What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? So let's jump in and get the daily increase. Yes, I know I'm late, but better late than never. So, guys, this is going to be for your Sagittarius ninth house. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as those transits and or placements for the ninth house. So basically what I'm saying when I say transits in ninth house, I am positive that if you're led to this video, that there is some piece of medicine in here for you. Okay. So let's see what's going on with the ninth house on this day. How can my lovely Sagittarian ninth house collective increase themselves on this day? What is the energy that is on offer for the Sagittarian ninth house collective? Guys, if you would like a personalized reading, you can find those over on the ManjulaAwakening.com. Right now, we are offering 31% off of the messages from Spirit. If you use the coupon code Golden31 at checkout, that is in honor of my baby sister who would have been 31 this year on the 31st day of this month. So if you have stuck around or if you're new, definitely hit the subscribe button, turn your notification bells on. Because on August the 31st, on her birthday, we are definitely going to be going live and answering free questions for my collective, but you must be subscribed. But also, I have a major announcement that I think a lot of my old timers are going to love, but I think that a lot of the newcomers will find it valuable as well. So if that's something that you're looking forward to, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Let's see, Spirit. What is the energy that is on offer today? Thank you. Ooh, sacred connections. Sacred connections. So synchronicities, divine connections, understanding lessons. Sag, just in case any of you all missed that Sagittarius Virgo, Aquarius, and Scorpio reading, I would encourage you to go maybe check that out. And instead of thinking like, yeah, I ain't got no Scorpio in my life, yeah, I ain't got no Libra, Aquarius in my life, or Virgo, instead of looking at it from that perspective, I would encourage you to go watch that video after looking at your birth chart to see where those signs are at in your birth chart, because I definitely feel like that there are some major synchronicities and lessons that were dropped in that reading. At least I know when I went back and rewatched it, I definitely had the journal out and was trying to do some work on myself. You know what I'm saying? So and at the bottom of the deck we have Mother Gaia, resilient spirit here. So I definitely feel like you're being asked to get connected, get rooted, get grounded, because the direction that you're about to be headed in, it is going to require some faith from you, okay? The mustard seed is coming to mind. So what is being asked of Sagittarius? What are you asking of Sagittarius in this beautiful day? What are you asking for my lovely Sag, ninth house collective? What are you asking of them in order to increase the day? Thank you. Ooh, renewing your life, getting rid of some shit, getting rid of some things, Sag. Today is the day to declutter, step back, take a second to do an evaluation, do an assessment, assess your scene and see what is clouding your vision, what's in your field of vision that it's of no use. It's a distraction. Because whatever is presenting as a distraction in your life right now, it really is dimming your vitality, is dimming your radiance. Okay. Yeah, healing the past. Wow. So it's definitely some sort of past emotional baggage here. Accept what has played out. Let go of, oh, but what if this or what if that, and allowing yourself to beat yourself up or to hold on to someone else and not let them go because, oh my gosh, it could have been this way if just this. You know what I'm saying? Spirit is ultimately saying it's time to accept what is. Because the moment that you can accept what is, oh my gosh, I watched a powerful reel the other day. And it was yesterday. And to be honest, y'all, yesterday was a day for your girl as far as my inner healing. It was a religious reel, but we don't have to hold on to that. But what that pastor said was, a lot of times we don't allow ourselves to start to heal because nobody's taking the time to say that was unfair. Woo! Y'all, I've started crying like a little bitch. You hear me? Because ultimately I was faced with like, damn, so what is it that I'm not allowing myself to heal? Because somebody hasn't said, hold on, Kiana, I shouldn't have done it. You didn't deserve it. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So like, what part of ourselves have we not allowed the walls to come crumbling down because we're waiting on somebody to validate what I was feeling that caused me to react this way, and this way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really, so where have we not been willing to look at where we was out of line because a motherfucker had us fucked up right here? And I'm going to stay right here until somebody says, I should have never took you there, Sag. I should have never done that. And I'm sorry. So ultimately, what Spirit is saying is it's time to take an assessment and just look to see where you're kind of robbing yourself of forward movement because you're waiting on someone to admit that they were wrong. Okay. Where is this taking us? Spirit said, do it. Y'all, I love this deck. I absolutely love this deck. But, I like to read the book with this deck because it's deep. But Spirit is saying, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. What is the energy that is meeting Sagittarius, Spirit? What is the energy that is meeting Sagittarius? The Chariot. Ooh! 22 at the bottom of the deck, which says altar of fire, good juju. Okay, you got some good shit. Generosity. Oh my goodness. So the Chariot, this is Cancer energy. So the energy that is meeting you today this says victorious on it. Victorious, even though somebody told me a V-dub said it's notorious. We're going to go with Tiana's word and say victorious. Because I definitely feel like that you're moving forward. The energy that is meeting you, Sagittarius, today is harnessing both your high qualities and your low qualities. And even though I feel like I'm speaking to a Sagittarius that either life has showed you that when you're too much in your light, people take advantage of you, or I'm speaking to a Sagittarius that has been shamed for your shadow aspects, so you kind of shy away from them. But today, the energy that is meeting you, life will accept nothing less than you pulling together both light and dark and standing in this in confidence. And if you can do so, victorious, I'm going to keep on saying there's some good juju around you. There's a father, like there's a masculine energy around this here. We are speaking about sacred connections. So I will say that there could be a masculine energy. The father of air, this is the King of Swords. So that's Aquarius, Capricorn energy. Aquarius, wow, go watch that reading. And then the father of pentacles, that is the King of Pentacles, right? So the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Aries energy. There's definitely a masculine energy, definitely giving off Emperor energy that you could be running into, or there's a masculine spirit guide, okay, that is ushering you through this and that is trying to usher you into some good juju here. So definitely feeling father-like energy. And guys, if you don't want to take it that far, then I feel like that you're going to run into someone that is very grounded, someone that is very logical. This is someone that knows how to build a structure. This is someone that knows how to not only build it, but implement it, okay, with the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. And then the creation of fire, choose freedom. This person knows how to go about this in a way that doesn't restrict you. Spirit said, don't play with it. July 22nd could be significant for one reason or another. July 22nd. Ooh, my nose is itching too, y'all. All right, Spirit, show me, what is the theme of the day? Like, what is the situation? How is this all showing up in Sagittarius's day? What is the challenge that Sagittarius may face? What is the advice to navigate this challenge? And then what's on the other side? At the bottom of the deck, please show me how Sag is showing up. So the situation is the Three of Pentacles, your collaborations, how you're okay. What's the challenge in the day? The Strength card. Confidence. Could be a Leo that is presenting some sort of challenge. I'm definitely feeling like a father energy here, okay? What is the advice to navigate this? The Page of Wands. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all, let me tell y'all. Let me take a second. Y'all, Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Let me tell you something. I am such a daddy's girl. Like, if I told you my life story, well, I guess it makes sense to me. I don't give a fuck who it doesn't make sense to. But I am such a daddy's girl. It is unreal. But if I told you my story, you'd be like, damn, Key, why are you a daddy's girl? I don't know. Don't worry about that. I am, okay? So, but my dad is in a season of his life. And in this season, one of the words, like something that he said to me that practically ushered us into this season of his life was, you are not my father. I am still the father here. And in addressing and dealing is because of the season, I've had to consciously remind myself to remember the position that my father has. If I'm going to be of any benefit in my father's life, that I must remember. We're navigating this season, right? The advice here is the Page of Wands. Now, why am I going into this tangent? Because the Page of Wands is the student, like it's the youngest court carded of the wands, right? Leo is the King of Wands energy. My father would be a king. I'm not saying this is your story. I just want you to see the perspective so that you can apply it in your life, okay? There is a journey that you're on that you cannot try to, just because you may see ahead, my heart's fluttering. Just because you may feel like that you have some sort of knowledge, because here's the thing about the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is adventurous and they're like, fuck it, let's do it. I'm all in. And the Page of Wands really does have a good head on their shoulders because they're willing to bump their heads and look at what they bump their head on and learn something and move forward. Like, they're not going to sit in that head bump too long. They're going to get back up and keep on going. You know what I'm saying? So the Page of Wands is really good energy, especially in your advice, okay? Because this is really saying that even though you may have experienced this bump and you may have some sort of knowledge, the way that you teach this knowledge is by remembering the position that you're in as you're navigating this journey. Meaning, if you're starting this journey as someone's daughter and you feel like that you have some knowledge to teach your father, you can't just be like, I can't approach this from a teacher-student position. I have to know the position that I'm standing in. I hope this is not skipping because the signal is weak, which is telling me that you may be struggling in maintaining your position in this journey. As the signal picks up. Damn, that's the message. I hope it translated. So, how you're showing up is the Ace of Wands. There is some sort of a brand new opportunity. It's like you have a brand new lease, a brand new opportunity. You see a brand new opportunity. Where is this all headed for Sagittarius? Wow, the Page of Cups. There is some sort of emotional expression, emotional opening here. There's an emotional apology. There's an apology coming in here, Sag, whether you give it or you get it. But it is on the backs of decluttering the things that allow you to not see that the situation can be victorious. You have to declutter the things that are stopping you from seeing the victory that can still be had inside of some sort of partnership, some sort of collaboration. Nice reading, Sag. Members, I will do a journaling prompt. I'm not going to do a second course, but what I will do is I will do a journaling prompt. So look out on the members board, the members community board. I will post a journaling prompt as the second course for this, because I do feel like that this isn't so much surface level. And I don't want to leave everyone without the depths of this reading, because I do feel like that there's an opportunity for the Sagittarian Ninth House Collective to overcome a major hurdle in your life and have victory while doing so. Victory is mine. Victory is mine. And you know, Sagittarius, last night in the reading, it was speaking about something possibly being delayed. And we were speaking at the beginning of this year about some sort of victory in July timeframe. Here we are at the end of August, and we're seeing the victory pop back up again. So maybe Sag got ahead of the game and started forgetting the position that you were playing, started forgetting the goal, and started jumping ahead because of the way things were flowing. Ooh, now we're talking. So there may be, and then I'm getting back pulled into the last daily increase that I did where the labyrinth came up. And saying that labyrinth, when you hit a dead end, you got stuck in a corner, it served as a purpose to slow you down because you were getting too far ahead of yourself, forgetting the purpose of the journey. Okay. Nice. Something is about healing the past. I step into the future with strength and clarity. And see, that strength that you're needing to step into the future with is actually the thing that is presenting a challenge here for you. Inner temple, devotion, tune in to the portal of your heart. Break the change. Oh my goodness. And right before I looked at this card here, I was looking at this person pushing this box off of this cliff. What does that matter? Because this woman isn't necessarily, you can't see that it's a cliff, but your girl got a hell of an imagination. And I'm going to assume that this lady is at the cliff. You think that you've already thrown everything out that is weighing you down. But there's something that you got, that you're holding on to, that's up high up in the closet that you don't even look at on a daily basis anymore. So you're not even aware of how it's still affecting you or weighing you down. So there's still some digging, Sag, that has to be done. Yeah, you getting rid of some things, but you still got to go deep within the cave to get something that is going to ultimately, by decluttering and throwing it over this cliff, what you're doing is when you get ready to take that leap of faith, the things that have actually been holding you back from taking this leap of faith actually become the thing that give that leap of faith stability moving forward. Meaning you're jumping off of this cliff and you don't know what the heck you're falling towards, right? But as you throw this bullshit that you holding onto over that cliff, it's like because of the lessons that you've learned from that stuff, it ultimately cushions you when you take that leap of faith. So it doesn't, it takes the fear out of the landing. In this breaking chains, it speaks about ancestral healing, rewriting the future. See, I can't make this up. That's so crazy because I went over here and I felt 55. Okay, let me get some clarifying here. Let me get some clarifying. What's this Three of Pentacles? Show me into the Three of Pentacles. Inner Temple speaks about devotion, staying devoted. This Three of Pentacles, it speaks about apprenticeship. You have to be devoted. To become the master, you must be devoted to being the apprentice when the time is for you to be the apprentice. What is the Three of Pentacles? Y'all, wow. I would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below if you would. It does help push me out into the YouTube algorithm, but it also just gives me some feedback. Let me know, like, damn, Kiki's doing that thing. The Three of Pentacles is the Page of Cups to the Chariot. So there could be some sort of collaborating with a water sign, a younger water sign. This could just be someone that is born between September the 23rd and December the 21st. So you could be collaborating with someone emotionally. This is also, oh, this is a deep message today, Sag. This is also about learning to collaborate with your inner child and learning to, so somebody here that I'm speaking to, because the Chariot is at the bottom of the deck. And all the while, this is the season of Libra, Scorpio, Sag, with the Page of Cups. It is also the youngest water sign, Cancer energy. Cancer is the first water sign. Okay, so even though that makes you seem like, well, damn, they would be the oldest. No, Cancer is the freshest water sign. Pisces is the eldest water sign. I don't make the rules. I just abide by them. Okay. So with this Cancer energy, this is really telling me here that there's a need to collaborate with your inner child. Most importantly, our inner child, if you really think about it, is our emotional state. Okay. It is that time when we speak about an inner child, it is as we were learning and developing emotionally. That's the stage that our inner child is. Okay. So there is when in the time of your emotional development, there was a stunt of growth. So now that's this, how this is showing up is it's like when your inner child flares, it's not to shush it up. It's not to give it the bottle and put it into, it's not to prop the bottle up and put it in its corner. It's to hear what the cry is really telling you so that you can tap into it. Because if you can learn to collaborate with your inner child's cry and calling, expression, then you can become, what they say, Tiana, victorious. Victorious. You know what I'm saying? So I know that's kind of deep for a daily increase, but I'm not going to run away from the message. I also feel like that, surface level, there could be an apology that is coming in, and you have to decide how you're going to collaborate with it, because your inner child may actually be trying to rear ahead, but it's not to say shut the inner child up. You have to integrate the inner child. The inner child needs to be heard here, or ultimately it's still going to go chaotic down the line, because you have to know every sound, the sound of every voice's position. So every voice has a position, and you have to know the sound of every voice. So the challenge here is the Strength card. You may not be confident in expressing yourself emotionally without being angry. The challenge here, why is the Strength card here is the challenge? This is a real tarot reading, y'all. This ain't no flugazi. That's what I just heard, flugazi. Wow. This is a real tarot reading. Y'all know what just came out? The most mature court card of the cups, the King of Cups. I'm telling you, this is emotional diplomacy. This is the guidance counselor of the tarot court cards. This person is emotionally balanced. This person is very diplomatic. Okay, so I feel like that the challenge is your confidence in being emotionally balanced. I feel like that I'm speaking to someone that is more confident in expressing their emotions from a place of rage than you are vulnerability. And in order to move this on to calmer waters, you must get comfortable with expressing yourself from an emotional, diplomatic perspective with confidence. With confidence. Yeah. And in order to do so, you have to take the independent time to nurture the Three of Swords. You have to listen to your inner child. If you don't give your inner voice the attention that it needs, if you don't give that at the time, there was an emotional development stage for you that didn't get the attention that it needed. Baby, I'm sorry to be the bearer of the bad news, but nobody on this face of this earth right now, and I don't give a damn if your mama and your daddy's still alive. Nobody is going to give that side of you what it needs at this point in the game but you. So it's time to sit down and do it, because there's an opportunity for you to collaborate with someone. But your inner child won't allow you to collaborate with someone because this wound is about to be, because every time someone gets close to you, this wound gets opened up. So until you go do the work of actually healing and not just patching the wound, can you actually allow somebody to actually get close? Woo. So the Page of Wands is your advice. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's getting ready to be a journey. It's getting ready to be an adventure. But ain't nobody cut for it like you. Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here as the advice? And y'all, just want to let you know that for me as a reader, the Page of Wands is the minor arcana for the Fool card. And we keep on talking about this cliff. You're going over this cliff, but I feel like that you have the tools that you need in order to stabilize this leap of faith. See, when you utilize the Fool card in its highest vibrations, it's a calculated leap of faith. When it's in the reverse, it's an uncalculated, reckless leap of faith. But see, calculation is seeing, oh, let me discard this. Let me throw this over because this ain't going to do good when I go. Oh, let me look at this. Let me throw this over because it's not going to do good when I go. And while doing so, that's ultimately stabilizing your leap of faith. Give me one moment. So let's get in here. And I do want to say, oh, all right. So let's jump back in, y'all. I do want to say I needed to help my son. I did stop shuffling with the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I do want, the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. The Nine of Wands has been through a lot of shit, but the Nine of Wands still has enough to go at it one more time. Okay. They are resilient. They're not giving up. They're not taking on this defeated mentality. As a matter of fact, this particular Nine of Wands is looking back. Their wand and their ninth wand in their hand is standing straight up. He's sitting down. He's holding it up, meaning he's got the strength to carry forward. But he is sitting down. He is leaning back on a tree that is energizing him. Go hug a tree. He's leaning back on a tree, which is energizing him and giving him life. But he's also looking at those 8 wands. He's looking at the journey that he has just endured and looking at it from a perspective of seeing that there's an opportunity that has presented itself because of everything that I have come through. Okay. Now, why this all makes sense to me and why I'm going in like this is because Sagittarius, you're showing up as the Ace of Wands. He's holding the Ace of Wands in his hand. Okay. This is a beautiful reading. So the advice here is the Page of Wands. Can you give us just, thank you, Spirit, the Queen of Pentacles? Absolutely. Make sure that you're taking the time to nurture yourself. The Queen of Pentacles is about taking care of yourself. Make sure that there is a home work-life balance. Make sure that you're not doing anything to throw your life out of balance, because you do have a journey up ahead. And if you're not in balance, you're not going to be able to appreciate the journey. And you must appreciate the journey in order to be able to appreciate this Ace of Wands that you're showing up in. Okay. Definitely needing to journey through the Three of Swords and nurture the pain. Do the work of releasing the past pain. Stop expecting a new person to come in and love you without touching this wound. If a new person comes into your life, Sag, they are going to touch the area of your life that is affected by this wound, because true love is going to penetrate every area of you. So it's time to address the wound so that true love can penetrate you and you can truly enjoy the collaboration to its fullest and begin to master partnerships. The Page of Cups is what's on the other side. My heart is fluttering. Give me just 1 second, Sag. All right, y'all. I got a fruit fly or more than one, honey, and I'm telling you, they are irritating me. But that was a phone call that made me pause this. So definitely expect something to work out quicker than you expect it to, but don't hold on to that. Just like release when you think something's going to pan out. Just know it's about to pan out. And I feel like that if you can take that mentality, it pans out quicker, because this is something that started at the beginning and it's already ended. Like it started at the beginning of this week and it's starting to wrap itself up. And it was a very anxious, like I was very up in angst about this situation, and it's already starting to close up. All right. So where this is headed is the Page of Cups here. Can you please clarify the Page of Cups for the outcome of this day for Sag? Wow, the Judgment card. Oh my goodness. There's an apology. There's an apology and forgiveness that's come in here. The Judgment is forgiveness, okay? It's also the evaluation. The Judgment is also self-evaluation. So I definitely feel like that there is some sort of inner child evaluation. I feel like that there is some sort of an apology, and there is the expression of a forget, like there's the acceptance of this apology that is on the other side of this day. So Sag, I feel like that it'll be different for each and every single one of you all, whether you're giving this apology or receiving this apology. But I do want you to know that the healing is taking place here, Sag. Healing is taking place. Work is being done here. King of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles. This is both very, like I said, the King of Cups is very diplomatic energy. The Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. What is my keywords, honey? The Queen of Pentacles is the shit. Nurturing, down to earth. Thank you. That's what I was missing, the down to earth. She's very practical, down to earth, non-judgmental. That is the energy that is here. And that is the energy that is like being down to earth, practical, nurturing, and and understanding is the thing that is winning for you. That is your advice. That is how you're going to win. But unfortunately, you may have a challenge being diplomatic because of some sort of emotional wound. But forgiveness is like an apology, and forgiveness is here. The Ace of Wands, how Sag is showing up. Beautiful reading, but I want to hurry up and close it out. The Ace of Wands. All of this speaks about brand new, breaking chains, getting to experience something on a deeper level. Even with the Nine of Wands energy, here we have resilient spirit. Yeah, there's the expression of, like, someone is definitely expressing some sort of regret and remorse here. They're sorry. They're expressing an apology here. Yeah, communication is coming in. And this is somewhat, I don't know, maybe you've blocked this communication. You're holding back this. Maybe you're holding back this, or they're holding this back. It's going to be different for everybody. Let's see. The Ace of Wands. So we have the Fool card. It is come out like this. And I was also, as I was asking for clarification on this Ace of Wands, I was asking for a major arcana if it's Sagittarius that may need to offer some sort of apology. I feel like both of you all, whoever this is, I think that there's clearly a new opportunity that is presenting itself, but there's fear of taking that leap of faith on this opportunity here. But I definitely feel like that there is your Sag, how you're showing up is you're definitely going after you're taking this leap. You are. And I feel like that you may have needed to, or maybe you did, or you're gonna have to double back and go, like, maybe you started trying to take this leap of faith, but what you was really you was throwing clutter at this, like this leap of faith was still cluttered. Okay, so it's like maybe there's I don't know, it's like you went back. It's like you go back to clean some more out, and then you try again or something like that. There's definitely a new opportunity. It's not to say it's with the same situation or anything like that. It's just like, okay, I fucked up. It didn't work this time. Let me try again. It's not staying down too long after a fuck up. But I do feel like that there is some sort of an apology, some sort of forgiveness, and there is a cleaning of the slate. And there is a brand new leap of faith that Sag is, at least there is this, there's communication, there is this curiosity about it, okay? Mm. All right, can I get a clarifying life situation to start closing this out? A clarifying life situation to begin closing this message out for my lovely Sagittarian ninth house collective. Flames of courage. Ignite the flames of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst shadows of fear. If you can't make sense of that, rewatch this from the beginning. Open doors. You may have many options, so take your time to choose what's right. Choose wisely, because you're getting a new opportunity. There's something brand spanking new. There's a new path that is presenting itself for you. It is going to require some level of courage for you. And it's also going to require some sort of victorious mindset. You're overcoming the hurdles and the obstacles. There's some sort of pain that is affecting your emotional perception. And because your emotional perception of this is thrown off, you're at risk of not devoting yourself to something, okay? Fulfill promises. All right, Spirit, close this out. This is it. Let's get a numerology to close this out. There's a lot of majors. I thought it was. No. It's only the Judgment and the Strength card that showed up as majors, and then the Chariot here in the Fool card. What is the numerology message to close this out? 1818, willpower. Willpower, achievement, success, striving, forward, prosperity, go-getter, courage, and luck. Wow. Significant events are in the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming. You're destined for greatness, Sag. So good, get out there. Take on this victorious mindset. I absolutely love you. I hope that you were able to find the guidance that you were seeking. Peace, love, and light, Sag.